All right, today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite type of mortgages available, and that's with renovation loans. And basically, it takes that house that nobody wants, but it's a loan out there that can make it possible. Today, we're going to be directly talking about the FHA 203K renovation financing, actually how it works. Most buyers think that they have two choices: buy a home that's move-in ready, or buy a fixer-upper and somehow come up with all the thousands of dollars of cash that it will need to be make to renovate the home. The belief is to a loan eliminates that opportunity, right? I don't have the extra cash to even do the renovation. Now, what if the conditions of the home didn't really determine whether you could buy the home or not? What if the renovation could be financed into the mortgage itself? And that's exactly what the FHA 203K renovation loan does. I'm Ron, the home loan dude, and welcome. Please take a sec to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel here. You'll be notified whenever I have new series releases and get that out on a weekly basis for you. Now today, I'm going to be going through exactly what the FHA 203K renovation loan does, what it is, who qualifies. There's two versions available, how the money is dispersed, and what most buyers misunderstand about the program. And we're going to start with the foundation. So the FHA 203K allows a buyer to finance both the purchase of the home and the cost of the renovations, and it's just one single mortgage. So instead of getting a purchase loan and a personal loan, or a purchase loan and credit cards, or waiting years to save up the money to upgrade, you structure it all up front. The loan amount is based on the project after completed value of the home, not just the current condition. And that detail definitely matters because it allows you to build value in your acquisition instead of overpaying for it. Now, there are two primary versions of the FHA 203K. The first is limited 203K. This version is designated for minor non-structural improvements. You'll be surprised with this number. The cost is capped at $75,000. So you can do a lot with $75,000. And depending on the property, you probably won't even come close to that, but maybe you want some other changes. But it includes like flooring, painting, roof, HVAC, which is your AC and heating system, appliances, kitchen and bath updates, not full remodels, but in a way, depending on what's going on there, and energy efficient upgrades. What it does not allow is for structural work, not moving low-bearing walls, no additions. The limited 203K is ideal for cosmetic updates and modernization. The second option is the standard 203K. This is for larger, more complex projects, structural repairs, room reconfigurations, major renovations, foundation work. A HUD-approved 203K consultant is required on all structural transactions. They're basically a person to make sure that everything is kind of in line because you're spending just a lot more money. The consultant definitely creates a formal scope of work, monitors the progress, and helps protect both you as the borrower and us as the lender. Now, the qualifications, it's FHA. So we can go down to a score generally around 600. Occupancy is required, has to be the primary residence. Down payment as low as 3.5% on a purchase. Now, work must be completed by a licensed contractor. You as the borrower, you cannot perform any of their own renovations. The renovations need to begin within 30 days of closing, which is usually not an issue at all. You want to make sure that everything gets completed in a timely manner. Usually you have up to 9 months for the limited 203K. Now, here's where many buyers have questions. How does the renovation money actually get paid out? The funds are not handed to you as the borrower. They are placed in a renovation escrow account. For limited 203K loans, up to 50% of the material and labor costs may be disbursed after closing with the proper documentation and the contractor statements and stuff like that. For the standard 203K loans, up to about 50% with documented material cost capped at $20,000. May be dispersed at closing directly to the vendors. That way you get the work started, get everybody rocking and rolling. And then after the funds are released, there are structured draws payments. So whenever things get completed, boxes get checked off. Next thing you know, each draw requires an inspection verification. The HUD Form 9746A, lien waivers. This structure is intentional just to protect you as the borrower and us as a lender. A lot of protection here, but it makes sure the work gets done like it needs to get done. And it ensures work is completed before funds are released. Another critical component is the contingency reserves. FHA requires a contingency reserve, typically around 10 to 20% of the renovation cost. If utilities are off at inspection, and a 15% contingency may be required. Now, why is that? Because renovations uncover surprises. Plumbing behind walls, electrical issues, might be some subfloor damage. The contingency reserve is a safety buffer, not a penalty at all. It lets you just know that you have that amount of money right there in case there's some surprises. Now, there are fees, so we got to talk about that. And transparency matters. For limited 203K loans, there's typically a supplemental origination fee. The greater of $350 or 1.5% of the repair total, and that's capped at $2,500. The standard 203K loan also includes a consultant fee and an inspection fee depending on the project size. These are disclosed upfront, so there's no surprises, and may be adjusted once final renovation totals are confirmed. Understanding the fees, which definitely will go over line by line. If you don't have a lender that's going to go line by line so you fully understand, run away. You want to be able to, so you see exactly what the cost is going to be. And so you want to understand the fees ahead of times, prevent any surprises at closing. Now, strategy. Why would somebody choose an FHA 2 or 3K over a conventional loan? Because in a competitive market, move-in ready homes often attract bidding wars. But homes needing updates sit longer, less competition, means more negotiating power for you as a borrower, like potential seller credits, opportunity to build in equity through improvements. The FHA 2 or 3K is not just a loan product, it's a way to position yourself with purchasing power. It's a positioning tool. It allows you as the buyer to expand your home search. It competes differently. Customers, you're able to customize your space the way you like, finance improvements instead of dipping into your savings, but it does require preparation. And you must have a contractor bid up front. You must understand timelines. You must work with a lender experienced, I said that before, in the renovation, escrow management, because this is not just your standard purchase. It's a structured improvement plan. Now, here's the bigger question. What if you're a veteran? What if you qualify for a loan program that allows renovation financing with potential zero down? That's where VA renovation loan comes in. And in my next video, we're going to break that down. Love our veterans. Thank you for your service. How VA renovation financing works, maximum renovation limits, basically how the veteran can leverage earned benefits to transform a property. If you're exploring fixer-uppers, if you're losing bidding wars, if you're curious whether renovation financing makes sense for you, the first step is clarity. Schedule a renovation consultation strategy call. My calendar link is in the description. We'll review your income, your goals, your renovation scope, and determine whether the FHA 203K is the right loan for you or another renovation option is the right fit. The home you want may not be the most updated one on the market, but it might be the one that needs a plan. So go ahead and keep on looking. Keep watching our videos. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.